Hi, so as per the message that was on the screen just a minute ago, this is the final run I'll be recording for YouTube. This is primarily for friends and family that are playing BG3 and they find it easier to follow a video guide rather than the written guide that I have done. I will not be sharing the written guide or my written build guides. It's all going to be on this video. I will try to remember not to skip any cinematics or dialogue. I'm going to try my hardest not to do that. And despite Lion Studios saying there's going to be no changes after patch 8, I have noticed a few changes that they've put into the game, and I've not seen any updates or anything like that from Lion Studios to confirm this. So these are all undocumented changes. So without further ado, let's start a brand new game. We are going to go on balanced because that is the one that is easiest to play on. First of all, I'm just going to cut down my audio a little bit from the game. There we go. We're going to go to new game, balanced. Okay, just a couple of bits then. I am playing on a PC desktop and I am using an Xbox controller, which is why the setup might seem different to what you're used to if you're playing on a different platform or you are using different inputs such as a keyboard or other controlling device, Steam Deck, etc. So for this run we are going with one of the, in my opinion, top 2 races. So we're going with a Dwergar. The reason we're going for Dwergar Dwarf is because they've got poison resistance, and then Dwergar have got the superior dark vision and a saving throw versus illusions, charmed and paralyzed. Class, we start off with a ranger. Across all the classes they have the best starting gear, and we take Keeper of the Veil to get that proficiency in Arcana. We take Waste Wanderer Fire because there's a lot of fire damage in the beginning of the game. We take, oh sorry, whoopsie daisy, press the wrong button. Take Folk Hero because this is going to be a good / neutral playthrough. Abilities, we drop stealth and that. We take off the 3 proficiencies it comes with, just is easier that way, and we do take Perception, Insight and Stealth. Then we move on to our appearance. I've got my own set appearance, obviously you can change this however you like.
What was that?
So I'll just go through this, finding all of my preferred colours, etc. There will be times in the game where I do go quiet. If you don't like that, well, probably not the playthrough for you. Where are we? Woven razors, tattoo colour blue 1, tattoo intensity max, piercings, barred rings, makeup style 7, eye colour makeup black. So the only problem I hate about controller is they don't have percentages on these sliders. Unlike keyboard input, you get the old percentage sliders you can change. No, that's not it. That one. Yep. About there. Metallic is about there. And the glossy is there. Hairstyle. Right, I've got to find the hairstyle. It's not in alphabetical order, so the hairstyle will flicker as I try and find the one I want. I don't know why it's not done in alphabetical order. Oh, there it is. No facial hair color. Oh, is it on the right one? Oh, it's on the right one. Nice. Highlights. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Review character. Rename character. I do need a guardian. Right, where are we? There they are.
Remarkable. Good luck.
Right. Face 3, skin color, all. Dust tone 1. Eye color. Oh, excuse me. No, that's the wrong one. That one, yep. Just had lunch, hence the burping. Where are they? There they are. Tattoo color. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Blue 3. Makeup style 16. Makeup color blue 6. Intensity at max. Metallic at max. Tint level at max. There we go. Lips. Grey purple 4. all the way up to there. Metallic about there. Gloss estimated at there-ish, because we don't have percentages. Right, let's find the hairstyle. Again, sorry for the non-warning, but flashing screen, because there it is. They don't have a alphabetical order. Hair color. Purple. No, that's wrong. Yeah, I thought it was wrong. No, that's pink. Don't want pink. Rose 4. That's better. Highlights. That's where we add in the purple. Highlight intensity. Not a lot. That's it. Graying. Red 6 and max. There we go. And there's our Guardian. There we go. Okay, so let me just get my guide up on the right page. First thing we're going to do here is do a save game. There we go. Don't need to change anything, just save it straight there. Okay, so by clicking down on the controller, you click down the left joystick, we can freely move. Excuse me. So I'm going to go back up here. Over to this table. Click and hold down the A button, and then X to bring up the extended menu and pick up and add to where's the 2 items there. B to back out. There's a treasure chest here somewhere. There it is. Take the gold and then pick up the chest. Move back all the way down here and click on the
Traps,
dead mind flare. So from the dead mind flare, I'll just move the controller up. So again, add that to wares. Now go and get the chest. Scroll's no good. Pick up the gold. Pick up the chest. If you've accidentally taken any damage, you can use this healing pod here. I haven't, so I'm just going to go straight through the sphincter. There we go. Over to this little table here. Again, we'll do the area search. Pick up the Illithid record, add it to wares, loot the goblin for 3 gold. All the items that on the bodies are usually a bit random, so now that area search, take the 3 rune slates. So keep on adding everything to wares because it is just, there's no game value to them. You can read them if you want to for some lore, but actually there's no gameplay advantage to doing that. We're going to go and investigate the voice now, so use that up there, and we are going to use the right buffer button, bottom right buffer button, and that brings up the action wheel if you like, and we'll do press Y for a quick save. Then we talk to this thing.
Come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation. You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Please. Before they return. They return.
So as you can see, that was what's called a passive dice roll for a perception check. You might fail that, you might not get that one off, which is fine if you fail that. So we'll go for option 1.
Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
Okay, so all the options I'm going to be choosing throughout the game gives you the best in-game advantage rather than anything else. So at this stage, we're going to press the triple line button on the controller. It brings up the menu, and we'll do another quick save. We're going to choose direct dexterity, and then we're going to roll the dice. We got it. If you fail that, you would then reload the save and try again. You just keep quick loading until you get it.
Lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Spare the creature.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friends. friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
All right, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
So now if we click on the newborn, you can see it's got that 5-turn duration. Body's got nothing, so we've got to wait, but nothing's stopping us going down here to the next bit. And then we'll just wait here until newborn status is gone. There it goes, and it gets almost double its hit points and lots of other tactical advantages in battle. Run down here.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I mean, you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We're turning into mind
We can
flayers?
do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Here we go. Okay, so we're a ranger, we get a crossbow. So first one we'll hopefully hit that one. That's a takedown. Awesome. Use us to go and claw this one. That one's gone as well. And finally, hopefully Lae'zel will hit this one. Brilliant. Now we're going to loot everything. We're not going to add everything to wares. It takes too long. Just going to go around here and loot all these bodies. Ideally we are looking for 2 light crossbows.
Something good here, I hope.
There's one. We need another one. There it is. That's great. If that combat didn't go as smoothly for you as it did for me, then you've got another restoration pod there you can use to heal any damage done. And go up. As soon as it goes white, we can click on that. Go through here. We're going to aim for the one on the right. As I said, it is the best option. I think I've got about 3,500 hours in this game all told now, so over to this sphincter. There we go. Pick up the chest, loot the thrall over here. if you don't want to do it this fast, please go at your own pace. You can slow the video down, you can pause the video, all that stuff. Go around to this little table here. We want the burnished necklace, the illithid manuscript, and we've just got the key so we can unlock the chest. And now we're going to go over here. We don't actually click on the use because we do need to do another quick save. There we go, and then we do it.
The console appears dormant.
There's a socket in this console.
The console hums to life.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Illithid wisdom. And that's why we do the quick save. I've only had that happen to me 5 times in all the playthroughs I've done. So this is where we use the quick load feature. In my opinion, that shouldn't be a roll at all. So we're going to just skip through all this now because we've already seen it. There we go.
Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Alright, talk to Shadowheart.
That damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous
Fair
company.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Come on, time to go.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay. Do-do-do.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
In we go. Right, now if we change the camera angle by using the right joystick and press it down, you can actually change it to the view we're on, which is called tactical view. What you need to do is you need to get all of your party members across that line. That's it. And now we've done that, we go, it's the left bottom bumper. We press Y on Shadowheart and Lae'zel, so we can freely move without those moving. We can't do it to us, unfortunately. So next thing we're going to do is using the right bottom bumper again. We're going to go into our character sheet, which you'll find at inventory. We're going to X click onto the first chest and place in world. You've probably seen me do this before if you've seen one of my other playthroughs. And we're going to drop it on that line. That's perfect. We can do it again, but this time on the opposite side. Using the crosshair keypad, we're going to turn it so it matches the same direction, and hopefully Drop that down. Yep, that's good. And finally, the last chest. And this needs again to... It does bounce around a bit, unfortunately. You need it to turn white, and you need it to be on top of one of the others. Oh. I had it in a perfect position as well. There. There we go. So you've got the stack of 3 there. 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. Effectively making a 2-level barricade. The next thing we need to do is join the team together. Oh, I'll click on Shadowheart into her inventory. We're going to find one of the light crossbows we picked up earlier and equip it by just pressing the A button. And that's that. Come out of there, go back in, and we'll go into a spell book. X to prepare spells. We drop Shield of Faith and pick up Command. Excuse me. Everything else is left alone. Y to accept. B to back out.
Can't give up now.
Into the Tav. This is your character, the Tav, avatar, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be referred to as Tav. Excuse me. Normally we would equip 2 scimitars, but we were unlucky and did not get 2. But that's the ideal. You want 2 scimitars equipped. Is it going to let me do a scimitar and a short sword? It will, so we'll do that. And then we'll equip the light crossbow as well. Now we go in and do a save game. New save. Y to change the name. These are arrow keys on the keyboard. To delete. And we put Act 1 Pre-Blade Fight and save. We now go back in to load game and delete the quick saves. There we go. That keeps the file size down, the server costs for Larian down, etc, etc. It's all beneficial. It also speeds up the game process of loading future games should you need to. And yes, I do load games, as you've seen, to get favourable outcomes. It's otherwise known as save scumming, and I do a lot of it. Again, if that's something you're not like, then this is not going to be the playthrough for you. But as I said before, this is mainly for friends and family, which is why the comments section is off.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay, so as you can see at the top of the screen, that is called the initiative order. Who goes first at what point? Blue is the members on your team or your party. Green are friendly creatures, and red is the enemy. If you are colorblind, I apologize. You'll need to adjust your settings in the menu. There is, I think, a colorblind mode. I can't remember. I apologize. But that is the colors. The blue circles are numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7. The green one is number 4, and then the red one of the enemies are 1, 6, 8, and 9. If that's any help to you over there, if you have seeing color issues. So what we need, we absolutely need, is Lae'zel and Shadowheart to be together in the initiative order. They aren't on this one, so we have to reload. Quick load. I'll ask load the last game file, which is another reason why we delete our quick saves. Right, so we've seen all the chatter and the cinematics. We're just going to go into it, see what the initiative will order is like on this one. That is awesome. We'll quick save that. So what we need to do now with Tav is we are hoping to shoot, attack and defeat the lesser imp in one go. Just like that. Now unfortunately we can't move us, so that's going to require some extra movement, which is a shame. So we're going to loot this one. Add to where's? Add to where's? Normally we'd be about here by now, but it didn't work for us. We are going to quick save that. If you wanted to, you could reload that and to see if the mind flare, the friendly mind flare, does get that attack off or not. Shadowheart's going to move to the top of the stairs. We're going to then, using the left bumper button, move to us. Goes into dash, which is the top right bumper to get the action wheel up. Jump. We don't want that. Now watch the. Watch us. You see that little white silhouette? That means they're going to move and then jump. We don't want that. We want to do them what's called a standing jump, like that. And then we're going to run that side of Shadowheart and all the way forward and end their turn. Going to move to Lae'zel. Got to be careful, Lae'zel. There's fire there. If we walk over the fire, we're going to get burnt and take some damage. Lae'zel's going to walk in front of this hell boar, sorry. We're going to quick save, and she's going to main hand attack, and hopefully one hit and defeat the hell spore. Just like that. We're going to loot. There's nothing in the loot, and then we're just going to move. Any movement left, we just move down there. Oh, we'll end Lae'zel's turn, and that leaves Shadowheart. Or quick save here. Now this is a bit that can take a while. Commander Zulk has got the big burning sword. That is, we want that. So in order to get that, we have to use command drop. As you can see, this is about 50% chance of success. So we cast. He's saved. We reload. This can take a while. Oh, I got it on the second one. As soon as he drops the weapon, check to make sure it's on the floor. We can see it's on the floor there. And then we do a quick save. And move Shadowheart wherever movement she's got left. End her turn. Hopefully the imp is going to range attacks on a miss. Yep, they went for Lae'zel. Now say, there we go. So what we do with Tav is we move them here. Loot that imp, nothing. Loot this imp. There's another light crossbow. Take that. Gonna move down to this dead thrall. Damn it, not enough movement. Probably should have jumped to get there, but never mind. Right, we're gonna aim this. Got it. Got no more movement left, so that's the end of Tav's turn. There's another Mind Blast that we missed. So Shadowheart's going to go to this thrall. Shoot the short sword and up there, and then we're going to shoot Zulk. Missed, that's fine. Us goes next to him and attacks. Oh, 3 damage. Yay, we've got some damage on him. Alright, so now it's Lae'zel's turn. We're going to do the same thing we did with us. Yeah. Dash, a standing jump, and then we're going to aim for the sword and steal it. There we go. Now what we need to do now is get behind the back and up the stairs. There we go. You have to do it behind the back first. If you go past that stairs, you summon more mobs or enemies, and we don't want that at this moment. We're not ready for that yet. Do a quick save. End turn. Right, so Tav picks up that. Tav hasn't got a lot of strength, so they don't jump very far. But every little bit helps. We're gonna go up for this imp. No, we're not. We've run out of movement. Okay, alright. Shoots out. Oof. Yes, finally. Okay, so Shadowheart's gonna go up here. Another light crossbow. That's good. Fire topaz, even better. And finally, a dagger. Shoot Zulk. 4 damage. Pretty good, pretty good. Missed. Zulk, go into inventory and equip the burning blade. The reason we do that, the longsword, as you see, does 4 to 13 damage. The Everburn blade does 6 to 19, which is why we yoink it. So there's nothing else we can do now. So again, we just do a quick save and an end turn. Right, so we are gonna shoot him, and we are gonna move up there. And quick save. We really need the Mind Flayer to hit this round. Missed. That's a reload. Because the Mind Flayer's missed so many times, Zulk is on a lot of hit points, so we now need the Mind Flayer to start hitting it and doing some damage. Again, this could also take a while. There we go. Okay, so we've now got another horrible challenge to do. We are going to quick save here. What we need to do is Pummel Strike. So as you can see there, it applies dazed 2 turns, which makes it easier for us to hit, but it does come with a saving throw. We've only got 40% chance to hit, and then Zulk has got something like an 80% chance to save. So we need, not only do we need to hit, he also needs to fail his save, otherwise we reload. Let's see. We missed. Reload. And we just try again. It's a bit where I know sometimes fall asleep doing this, because it is literally pummel strike, reload, pummel strike, reload. We hit, but you can see he's saved, so that is a reload. There we go, there it is. We hit and he's dazed. Quick save. So now what we do is we go to little what's his face and hit him. Critical hit, 5 damage. Quick save that. Lots of quick saves. End its turn. Now we're on to Shadowheart. Quick save. Shadowheart has a 50% chance rather than a 35% chance to hit him with Guiding Bolt. It's raised because he's dazed. So here we go. Missed. Reload. This bit here probably has the most amount of quick saves and reloads out of the entire game. Missed again. You haven't got any really good gear. The ability points spread on the pre-generated characters are absolutely atrocious. And this is a very hard mini boss. It gets a lot easier as the game progresses. Not only do we got a hit, we got a critical hit. See, this is where we should be at now. Turn 12, there's a turn counter on the right hand side, by the way. That's how many turns you have before the game's over, if you've not off the Nautiloid. So 80-ish points health left on him is absolutely ideal. Right, so we are now going to quick save, end turn. Now, so with the burning blade, it's got 2 damage ranges. It's got the 1d4 fire and a 2d6 plus 3 slashing. You can see that underneath the 6 to 19 damage. It's the only time we look at damage on a weapon. So ideally, what we are looking for is 3d6, at least 10 damage and 2 fire. So 12 plus damage in total would be great. So we're going to quick save, and because we've got the guiding bolt on there, we now have advantage to it. That means we're rolling 2 dice and taking the best result. 12, 13. 6 away from maximum. I'll take it. Quick save. End turn. He's got 1 turn of being dazed left, as you can see. So what we're going to do now with our Tav is going to go and we're going to use our weapons, because it's got 2 attacks then instead of just the 1 with the crossbow. Hopefully we're going to hit twice. No, we missed. So let's reload. Let's try again. Are we on our melee weapons? Yes, it saved the melee weapons. Goodbye. Double miss. Let's go. Reload. I get this is boring, and I get that this is probably not the way a lot of people want to play this particular game, but this is the best way to do it. Can I take 2 damage? What's the damage on these? 4 to 9. No. Try again. There we go. There we go. That'll do it. Right, and we also move away again. There. That's it. We right click, go into the character, go over there by using the left controller, hit the Y button and switch back to range, ready for next turn, and then we do a quick save. End turn. Got damage from the Mind Flayer, awesome, quick save that. Okay, still on dazed, range attack, miss, that is fine. Us. Missed, that is okay. Lazel's got a hit, so we've got to do a quick save. I'm going to attempt to hit 50%. Take the 11 damage, that is fine. Right, here comes Zalk's reinforcements, at which point also we move up here. A bit further. There we go. Alright, we get 3 new mobs, which is why we don't go past that line with Lazel earlier on. So we've got 2 more imps and a lesser Hellspore. So again, we're going to quick save and we're going to try and shoot, hit and defeat in one go. Nope, that's a reload. By killing all of the defeating these mobs, excuse me, and Zalk, it gives enough experience points to level up, and we need that. So this weapon's got a damage range of 4 to 11, and we are constantly doing almost minimum damage. It is so frustrating. Not a good example of how we want this fight to go. Oh, come on. I'm getting frustrated now. As a neurodiverse person, it is very annoying. Finally, it goes down. Great. And now we can still got movement to jump, so we're going to do a standing jump over to this table, and we're going to use the rest of the movement to move. If you hover over the items and use your X button, you can move it closer to you, and if you move it close enough, you can pick it up. You just got to find the right spot. There we go. And you just do the same with the other two items on the table. There you go. Quick save that. And turn. Missed. 41. No, we need him to hit. We need him to hit. We need the Mind Flare to hit. We need the Mind Flare to hit for at least 15 damage if it can. Oh, come on, Mind Flare. What I'm trying to do is, it's got 41 life left, I think. Yeah, so that if the Mind Flare can hit it for 15, that'll take it down to 20 something. Lae'zel will hit it, and that'll take it down to about 15 again. And then on the Mind Flare's next turn, it should defeat it, and then we can loot it and move on. 13. 28. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Shadowheart needs to hit. One of them needed to hit. Lae'zel's gonna do 10. I'll take it down to 18. No, we need one of them to hit it. There's not enough damage there. We need to get it to 15 after Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and us have hit it. So, I'm going to replay that turn. Missed again. Oh, one of them needs to hit it for like 6 damage. And we're good. Like that. Just like that. That's great. Alright, then both of them hit it. That's fine. And turn. Quick save. Lae'zel does not want to defeat this. We just want to do damage. Don't want to do that. It's great, but we don't want to do that. The Mind Flayer has to get the last hit and defeat it. Otherwise, it will be bad for us. That's fine. We take that right there. Okay, we're going to go back to us. Cancel the end turn. Jump. And move next to Tav. Right, we need to try and keep us alive. Right, so then we go to Shadowheart. Cancel end turn, and then she can jump as well. Pick up the stuff from the table. Just like Tav did, she's now out of movement, so just put it on the floor close by, and she should. Uh oh, where did I put it? Where's it gone? There. There we go, and then we move that. That's it. Right. Quick save. End turn. Ooh. I forgot Tav was going first. Okay. Quick save. Got it. Quick save again. Actually, I need to move, don't I? Okay, we will move to here. Activate area search. Loot the mind flayer for a pearl. Nice. Nothing on that one, and then move forward. Then quick save. And end turn. So here come the reinforcements. They're going to fly. They get to the chests. They want to get through the chests. They stab it and do no damage. This is why we put those chests there. The chests have a quality called sturdy, which means you need to do 10 damage before doing any damage. And they've got like 20 health. The reinforcements can't do 10 damage, so they're stuck. Which makes it easier for us to deal with Zulk and the lesser health ball. Okay, we're going to have to do that because the Mind Flayer's on Mind Blast. So a Mind Blast is horrible. Because if Zulk saves, does no damage. So we are going to shoot this for 2 damage apparently. We are going to, what we're going to do here, jump over there for certain, and then probably dash all the way up the back here. That's it, and sit up there.
I will ascend.
We can't do anything, so we are going to quick save and end turn. Yep, that's fine.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Another on it. A hand axe from the imp. Nothing there. Right, so we have now looted everything, and we're going to turn around and go back down. Quick save. Right, so Mind Flayer should be back on tentacle attacks now, hopefully. Missed. Oh. Mind Flayer, Mind Flayer, Mind Flayer. This is why this first bit takes so long. It's the constant reloads because I'm trying to get the desirable result. There it goes. Right. So at this point, Shadowheart moves forward, loots the imp, and then dashes to here, I think. I think I'm in range of a throw for Lae'zel. I might not be. Go there, which will still might just leave us some space. Dashing again, and this time we're going to go down the stairs. The reason we hit up the stairs was to get away from the Hell's Bore. Actually, the safest place for us is up here behind the helm. Unfortunately, us can't activate the helm to get away, but it's fine. Alright, so quick save. And we haven't got any bonus actions, so we're just going to hit him. Missed. Reload. For two reasons. One, I forgot to loot the armor from the now defeated Zalk. There it is. Quick save. And we missed. So that's better. Right, can I reach it from here? No. How much space have I got to... Right, okay, so I can move backwards a little bit. About 2 meters. Ooh, okay, we can move. Come on, can I do 0.5? 0.9? Are we still in range? No, it's 30%. Okay, we've got to move back then. There we go. Quick save. Shoot him. Missed. Great. Fantastic. We've got enough turns. You don't have to go after the Mind Flayer if you don't want to. If you don't want to, then you can skip ahead to the next chapter. But I've got, what, 6 turns to try and do 30 damage. I can do it. There's actually hit it twice if she can survive, and if Tav can hit it with its crossbow. Not looking good so far. Oh my days, come on. Yay! We hit. Okay. Now, if the Mind Flayer hits Lae'zel, Lae'zel will be defeated. Which is annoying, but that's what happens. Just like that. What we need to do is try and get it so either Lae'zel does not get defeated or the Mind Flayer misses. It's annoying we've got to wait for the Cambion terms. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Shadowheart can't hit it either. She can move back a bit as well. I'm going to go for 1.5 meters back. Look at that. If I can do about, again, 6 damage. Missed. If I can do 6 damage and Lae'zel survives, there's a chance we can get it on the next round. Get that lovely experience points and loot. Oh dear. N10. That's twice I've called the damage. Right, and then us just sits up behind there. All we do now is just skip its turn. Okay, so here we go. 55% chance. It's got 17 life left. Oof. Missed. If we leave it on about 5 health, there's a chance that the Tav can defeat it afterwards. So it's playing the numbers here. Just like that. Another 75 XP and we get a topaz. Brilliant. Right, we are done. We're done. We've just checked with all the bodies are empty. Yep, no need to save it because it goes straight to Tav's turn, who's then gonna just dash and oof, oh, there we go.
Here goes nothing. The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
There we go. So, first thing we're going to do is do an actual save game. Act 1, save 1. Whoops, there we go. And that is also time to delete all the quick saves. There we go. We went through 38 quick saves. I only have 10 quick saves changed by in the options, and I turn off auto saves because auto saves are annoying, and more than 10 quick saves really slows down your game. So yeah, that's the end of episode 1. I'll see you in episode 2.